and there are, pots of gold hidden in his basement, under the foundation, and he is totally unaware of it. So we all have the same treasure that Buddha found and Mahavir found, but we are totally unaware of it, they are unaware of it. It is not a new discovery. It is not gaining something. It is just discovering what you already have that you have forgot. That is why, Mira says, ke Gungat ka gatko, tujhe piya milegi. All you have to do is to remove this avaran. There is little dirt on the mirror, that's all. Remove the dirt and you will see yourself. So that is to be to the method, which is my discussion of today's topic, which is meditation. So if you are prepared, you are now at the point of athar, then you start this experiment. So why meditation and what is meditation? That's my main theme of the lecture today. Now it has become very popular in the modern era to define everything in an utilitarian way. So if you tell people to do meditation, the first question would be, why meditation? What is in that for me? What am I going to gain? When you don't do meditation for that, but still there are certain advantages that you cannot escape. The first is related to health. Now, how meditation is related to health? It is amazing that modern medicine, if you take it, how does the modern medicine define health? Modern medicine defines health negatively. What do you mean by negatively? Whom do we define as healthy? One who has no diseases. If you have no diseases, then the modern medicine say you are healthy. So it is negative definition of health. Health is not something positive. Health is negative. You have no disease, therefore you are healthy. Really? If you have not disease, what if you have anger? What if you have jealousy? What if you are violent? What if you have a desire to kill? What if you have a desire to steal? Are you a healthy person then? Totally healthy? You can be bodily healthy, but are you healthy really? So what we need is, rather than a negative definition, a positive definition. Who is healthy? Therefore, we have a beautiful definition of one who is healthy in Sanskrit. What we call in Sanskrit a healthy person? Swastha. Swastha is one who is healthy. Now what is swastha? Swastha, one who is centered in self. One who is centered in self is healthy. Now how do you center yourself in self? That's meditation. Meditation allows you to go in and center yourself from periphery to the center, to the outside world, to the inner world. So the positive definition of health, without meditation, it is not. You can be bodily healthy, you can be disease free, and yet you will be unhealthy. So from the health point of view, and Dean Ornish has made now experiments on meditation, how it affects, the heart patients. On Mahesh Yogi's transcendental meditation, there are many scientific researches done, how it affects the alpha waves in the brain. But I don't want to go into details of the scientific proof now coming out of the benefits. I just received an email about a month ago listing 100 benefits of meditation. I don't want to go into that. To me, that's all incidental. They are all incidental. They are the results. I don't deny that. But you don't do meditation for that. What's the meditation for? What is that truth? It connects you with the ultimate truth. It is a process which leads you to that ultimate truth. Meditation itself is not truth. That will be very clear. But meditation, when you reach the state of that samadhi they call it, it creates a space where truth descends. You are creating an atmosphere, just as a farmer, plows the field to make it ready so that the seeds will grow. So a meditative state is a preparation where truth can land. It descends, and you are creating that awareness where truth descends. So that's the beauty of meditation. Now the modern medicine also says that, and psychology says that man is psychosomatic. So 90% of the diseases, they say, are mind oriented. It has nothing to do with body, but because of the psychological effect of what you think and how you think, your psychology affects your body. So man is psychosomatic. But man is not only psychosomatic, it is the third aspect. And that aspect is the spirit. Now what is the spirit? How do you find that out? So meditation is a technique which through mind goes beyond mind. Meditation is a technique of transcending the mind. Transcending the mind, stepping away from the mind. Because most of our problems are related to mind. How to step out of that mind? How to create a distance, a gap where consciousness exists and mind exists here. They are not identical. There is some gap between. How can you create that gap? That is the technique of meditation which allows you to step out of the mind. Kabir in his song describes this state that meditation creates as amani avastha. Amani avastha. In Zen they called it a state of no mind. It is the same thing that Kabir says Amani Avastha. The same thing the Zen describes as a state of no mind. Now, why do you need this state? Why do you need this state of no mind? Why do you have to have this Amani Avastha in order to realize truth? Very simple. Those who have studied mind, and I believe, it's my understanding, that our rishis 5,000 years ago have studied mind more deeply than Freud, or Jung, or Adler, that we are modern, psychologists. Much deeper than these modern psychologists. And they have concluded that you cannot know truth, or you cannot experiment truth through mind. Mind is a wrong vehicle to know this truth. Why? Why?
Mind is the problem.
Okay, but why? What is the nature of mind? So they have analyzed mind. These rishis, they have analyzed mind, and they have come to the conclusion that mind has three characteristics. Mind has three characteristics. First, very important characteristic. Mind can only be in the past or the future. Mind can only be in the past or the future. You cannot think of the present moment. So the sin is defined by these rishis in a very peculiar way. Christianity has no idea of sin. Christianity says that Adam ate that apple and he was thrown out of heaven, and thereafter we are all sinful people. Every one of us is. And Christianity says, which is amazing to me, that Christ died on the cross because he wanted to remove all our sins. I don't think that our sins can be removed by some other person to begin with. Okay? But apart from that, the sin is defined beautifully by these rishis is that truth is here and now. Truth is in this moment. And we are missing it because we are in the mind which cannot be in the present moment. Since mind can only be in the past and the future. Now, past is not a reality, and future is yet to be. So what is real is here and now. What is here is the truth which is at this moment where we are never there. That is the sin. According to us, sin is where truth is not.
What's the word sin?
Sin.
Papa.
We are committing sin.
Why?
Huh?
Why committing sin by what?
What we are saying is, what is sin?
By not saying in the present, right?
Yeah, what not? Because we cannot be. Because we are in the mind. And mind, very characteristic is to be in the past and the future. So you are never there where truth is. Okay? So that's the first characteristic of mind. It always vacillates between past and the future, and where truth is there, you are never there. The second analysis they did of the mind is that mind is ever changing. It is fleeting. It is jumping from one thought to the other thought. Mind is even worse than a monkey. It jumps all the time. If you analyze your thoughts during the day, 90% of your thoughts are rubbish. You are thinking the same old thing over and over and over and over again. Do you think anything new? And it is ever changing. It's not constant. Heraclitus has a beautiful statement. Heraclitus says that you cannot stab in the same river twice. Why? Because the river that you stabbed in has flowed.
Never stays still.
Then somebody improved upon it, say you can never stab once in the same river because you put the one step the river has flowed. That's the nature of mind. It's fleeting. It's changing every minute. And third thing, the third characteristic, look at these rishis, how deeply they have analyzed our mind. And Freud didn't exist at that time. The science of psychology never existed at that time. And this rishis have said the third thing about mind is it always divides. Cannot understand anything without division. If you say day, there has to be night. If you say good, there has to be bad. If you say mountain top, there has to be valley. Nothing that mind ever explains anything. It has to be divided. It's division. Mind very nature is dividing. Nothing that mind comprehends is without division. Now these are the three characteristics of the mind. Mind is always in the past and the future. Mind is ever changing, fleeting. The only thing that is constant in this world is change. And mind always lives in duality, it always divides, it always splits. There is always opposite to everything. Now that is mind. That is the analysis of the mind. And what is the nature of truth? What is the nature? How truth can be defined? What are the fundamental characteristics of truth? And they say